let's give Choco Mania a second chance and re-review their viral mousse cakes. Choco Mania asked me to re-review their mousse cakes because the last batch I reviewed apparently didn't crack or didn't look right because they were overwhelmed with the demand to pushing out these viral mousse cakes to everybody. So I rocked up unannounced like a regular customer, picked out these, and this cost $76 and something cents for 5 desserts. That cost is comparable to Tucha. Lemon, these just came out of my refrigerator. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10. It doesn't have a crackle, and the lemon is pretty artificial flavored. The mousse is plain, not a lot of lemon flavor at all. Pistachio. This is delicious. It's got a wonderful filling of the pistachio paste, and the chocolate cake underneath is a little dry, but I can tolerate it. The mousse isn't very flavorful, but I'm still gonna give this a 9 out of 10. It's delicious. The crackle is missing. Strawberry. Why is it? The cake is soggy. It's literally like wet cake. It's not good. No crackle. You can see how wet the cake is inside. I think the jam is just too wet, and it's just really bad. I'm gonna give that a 1 out of 10. I'm not sure why they don't airbrush their mousse cakes, because water repels over chocolate and you can see how the design is just smearing right off. This is how it looks in the window display. I'm super disappointed that there's no crackle. What's nice is that they are fresh mango pieces, but the mango is not ripe at all. The mousse is flavorless. There's no mango flavoring in the mousse, and the mango itself is pretty unripe. The cake is not as wet as the strawberry, but it's pretty underwhelming mango. It was really good last time, but I think I've just had a lot better now. So I'm gonna give that like a 5 out of 10. Raspberry. The flavor of their raspberry compote or jam is pretty tart and yummy. I do like that. Again, the mousse is pretty plain. There's very little flavor to it at all. But the cake at the bottom is almost like why put it there at all. It's just very wet, and it's very unpleasant. I don't know why they keep putting the same cake at the bottom. It doesn't work. It needs to be replaced with something else. There are raspberry seeds in this, which I don't necessarily like, but the flavor of the raspberry is very, very fresh. So I'll give this a 4 out of 10. None of these desserts really look very pretty. I don't know why they aren't flavoring their mousses. They could do so much more with their mousses. The best one was this one. I'm not sure why they keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. They're not very pretty. Again, it's overly priced considering Tucha's were the same, and those ones blew my mind. Oddly's amazing, and even cheaper than that. This like 50 something bucks, and it was in LA. LA is probably one of the most expensive places to live in in the entire United States. So the price of Birmingham isn't really going to justify the price of these desserts when they don't match up to the level that I've seen elsewhere. That's my take. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm being overly harsh? Do you think they deserve redemption? I'm totally open to giving people second chances, but at the end of the day, a dessert needs to taste good, look refined, and it needs to make sense for what you paid for. This feels like trend grabbing over substance. This isn't drama, this is just dessert. They asked me to come back and re-review their stuff, so I did.